I've been wanting to do videos for my blog for some time now. So this week I decided to just pull out my camera and go ahead and film a video of some things that I'm thinking about. And this will probably be my blog for this week, and this will be the video and everything. But I want to share things that I'm thinking about and things that I think we can start conversations of. So this week, one of the things that came to mind is this idea of living the dream versus chasing the dream. Now, let me explain what I mean by those. When I say chasing the dream, these two ideas sort of conflict each other, but I would think of chasing the dream as living for a goal, living for hope in the future, living for something, right? It's a hope. One of the things I think characterizes this, though, is this quote of, "Tomorrow is the best day of my life." Tomorrow is the best day of my life. If I live my life with that kind of mindset, and I say, tomorrow I will achieve things, tomorrow will be the best day, I live today such that tomorrow will be greater. I prepare today for tomorrow. I think of this characterizes probably a lot of young people today, a lot of people our age, people that say, you know what, soon, someday, I'll have a better job, I'll have a family, I'll be in a place where I can do what I want, or whatever it is, I'll have a business, I will be someone, I'll have influence, right? This idea of chasing the dream is that we live today such that tomorrow will be better, such that our greatest moments are yet to come. And this is good. I think that's an awesome idea for people to have. It's really coming down to there's something worth living for, and it's out that way. I need to live today for what's to come. The other concept, though, that I think contrasts that piece is this living the dream. Now, have you heard people say that before? You ask them, how are you doing? And they're like, living the dream, man. I had a coach in high school, my golf coach. I played golf in high school for 4 years. And every time you asked him how he was doing, it could be like terribly raining, pouring, whatever, he would say, living the dream. And then he would ask you, how am I doing? And in high school, it was really hard for me to say, yeah, I'm living the dream, because I was always looking out that way. I was in college and I was looking out, what's to come. My life was busy, playing golf, everything else going on. It was hard for me to say I'm living the dream because there's stuff I want to do, right? I want to end up having a job, I want to get out of school, I want to have a family, I want to have a nice place, I want to travel the world. There's a lot of stuff. But it wasn't until I got through high school, through college, that I understood more that this concept of living the dream is a choice for today. Right? We get to choose our very present moment, our attitude. And so when I think of living the dream, I think of this concept that in this very moment, there is infinite possibilities. That I have a choice for my attitude and my actions. And this single moment is the greatest moment of my life. The past is gone. All that has prepared me to this point. The future has not yet come. This single moment, every single moment, I have the greatest opportunities, and I'm at the best moment of my life. And so when I think of living the dream, I really think of this present-focused attitude. And so when I compare these two ideals, it's like, okay, so I know I have friends that live the dream. This very moment is the best moment of their life. You might see people on Instagram or YouTube. That's the way they live. This moment, now, here, is the best moment of my life. It's an awesome attitude. I respect those people because they are amazing people to be around. But then you see the other people that are chasing the dream. And they might look the same way. They might be the same people on Instagram or YouTube or your very same friends. But their attitude is such that I'm not satisfied with this moment. You know, I contrast that with a growth mindset, in that I'm not satisfied where I am, I want to go farther. And you see some of these people, they have dreams to be millionaires. They have dreams to do this, do that, help people, whatever it is. They're always focused on tomorrow, which is awesome too. The problem with that, though, and the problems with both of these is, if I live to chase the dream, I'm going to be dissatisfied with the moment I'm in. It's hard for me to focus on the people I'm with face to face every day if my greatest moment is tomorrow. If I'm living the dream now, the problem with that is that what's the hope for the future? If this is the best moment in my life, let's blow it all, waste it all now. I believe, and this comes from my view of God's relationship with us, is that it has to be a little bit of both. There's no hard set line in that we have to be one way or another. I believe we need to have both. I believe that every moment is an opportunity to share God's love with someone. Every moment is an opportunity we get to choose to have an attitude of thankfulness, of joy, just being happy for where we're at and where we have been. This moment now is incredible. I'm able to look back at my life, especially over the last 4 years or so, see the things that God has done, like work, school, housing, ministry, friendships, everything I've seen God's hand in. And so I can say, this moment is the best moment of my life. But I also believe we have a hope for the future. Just the simple act that Jesus Christ died for our sins means that we have something to live for beyond today. It might not look like chasing the dream, but we know that there are greater things to come. While this is the best moment of my life, I also believe that I'm going to have better moments. I'm going to chase the things that God has set out for me. I'm not going to sit down, eat my potato chips, or whatever it is for you, and enjoy this moment. I'll do that, yes. But I also understand that God is preparing things for my life, right? He's preparing me people to meet, places to go, things to do to glorify Him. Those things are coming. And so when I look at those things, it clearly needs to be both for me. I must know that this is the dream now, but the dream is also the future because of my relationship with God. Something to think about. Now, my challenge for you this week, bring this up with someone. Could be anyone. Could be me. Bring it up with someone and say, what do you think about these two ideas? Living the dream, focusing on now, chasing the dream, focusing on the future. Get a conversation going. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm saying this is what I believe. But talk with someone. Share with someone. Feel free to hit me up and let me know what you guys come up with. The idea for this is just that sharing these topics, my ideas, of things that I'm seeing directly in my own life, is that it'd be something that you could take, something that you could think through with your own life, and maybe think about the future, and think about where you're at, and think about where the Lord is taking you, possibly. I hope that encourages you today. That'll probably be the blog for this week. So, have a great week, and I'll catch you next time.